Yo, it's your main man, Rick the Dawn. First off, I want to say thank you for watching my video. It really makes me happy that there's people out there who still support the underdogs. I have to say, I really appreciate that. If you clicked on my video, it is safe to say that you support the underdogs. You support the needy. And I am the underdog and I am the needy. But that being aside, thank you for liking this video. Thank you for supporting, subscribing to this video, to this channel, all that. Also, thank you for going to vidmondo.com and uploading your content if you're a content creator. Thank you for going to wordy.com and supporting my website. Listen, Michael is the HOH. And I know what you're thinking. Hey, Rick, you said you don't watch the live feeds. Okay, I have a confession. I did not watch the live feeds. I was just innocently browsing on Google, and I don't know how it happened, but somehow I found out that Michael won the HOH. It was completely innocent. Now, I don't watch the live feeds because I hate spoilers, but I'm telling you, we've all been there before. You're just online, you're typing in things, and something just hits you in the face, and all you know is that you know more than what you knew before. So now, without any effort on my own, I know that Michael is the HOH, and I can't unsee it. And I can't even act like I don't know that. I can't wait all the way until Sunday and just say, oh, wow, I'm surprised. Hey, everybody. I mean, I wouldn't be myself if I did that. So I have to be honest with you all. I know who the HOH is. And I'm upset with CBS because they should just have the competitions on Thursday, leave enough space, because now they're getting greedy. They're creating all these different fillers to make Thursday's episode longer, and then they're leaving the HOH competition for the live feeds. That did not used to be the case, but now it is. Now they understand that the live feeds is where the money is, and they've gotten greedy. Okay, and I don't say that in a way that's derogatory, or I'm not pointing the finger. I'm just stating what I believe I'm seeing. I think CBS has figured it out. The live feeds is where the money is, because you have to pay for the live feeds. Of course, you can, sign up for the live feeds for a free 5 days or so, but pretty soon you have to pay for it. So they realize, hey, we can, really milk this live feed thing, and let's do so by not showing the HOH competition on Thursdays like we used to. So there you have it. But just stumbling online, up way too late. As you can see, this stream is taking place at 3:39, and just up way too late, like I usually am. And I, just browsing on Google, browsing some of the things about Big Brother, or looking at some things about Big Brother. And as you know, I stumble upon the fact that Michael is the HOH, which begs the question: is Michael a top 5 player? Let's look at his jewelry. At this point, he's won 75% of the 75% of the veto competitions, and he's just won the HOH competition. I don't know. And we are in a different era in life and society where I like to call it the microwave era. You have people who say that LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. And I'm like, are you serious? I mean, you can just use basic mental math to just dispel this lie. I mean, LeBron James has 4 championships. Michael Jordan has 6 championships. Which one is more, 4 or 6, right? So it's just common sense. But we are in this microwave era where people don't look at statistics. They don't care about numbers. They only care about the moment. And right now, I'm going to dive head first into this new era of life, and I'm just going to just bask in the moment. Is Michael a top 5 player? Can somebody please hop in the comment section and give me your input? If not that, give me your top 5, because Michael is looking like a top 5 player right now. 75%, if not more, of the veto competitions, and he just won his first HOH, and the season has just started. Now, if Michael is not the threat, or doesn't look like the threat by now, then he never will. I mean, it's getting to the point where Michael is just, and what's funny? A lot of players as strong as Michael, they like to throw competitions. If you look at Xavier from last season, BB23, you will see that Xavier makes note very early in the game that I have to throw competitions because I'm a monster, right? Xavier points that out within himself, and he understands that he's a comp monster. And As a result, he throws about 3 competitions. Apparently, Michael didn't take notes when Xavier did that. And, it's yet to be seen whether or not this is a good or bad thing for Michael. I don't know yet. I have not quite decided. But if I had to decide, I would say right now, Michael is making some mistakes. And I hate to say that because you know how much I care about Michael. If you watch all my episodes, which are in my BB playlist on my page, if you watch any of my episodes, you know how much I adore Michael. I think he is a shoe in for winning the entire season. However, the fact of the matter that he continues to win these HO, just winning any competitions. The fact that he continues to win competitions is a little alarming. I will say the only thing that seems to be boding in his favor is that this season of contestants don't seem to be that strategic. A Monty, a Joseph, a Taylor. By this point, they should have all become a hidden or secret alliance saying, let's get Michael out. But hey, I digress. I can't figure this one out. I can't figure this cast out. Michael is head and shoulders above the competition. And it's really throwing me off. He's like the Thanos of Big Brother. Michael is the Thanos of Big Brother. You saw the thumbnail and you clicked it for that reason. This guy is all powerful. He's winning everything. And he doesn't seem to be apologetic about it. He doesn't seem to care that everyone might view him as a threat. So I have to ask you, where does Michael rank in BB all time? And we have some great players in BB. You got the Derricks, you have the Xaviers, you have the Dr. Wills, you have the Dans, the Janelles. It's a lot of great players you have to consider. So I will not disrespect their legacies by just throwing Michael at the top. But I will say this: if Michael continues on this warpath and then he wins Big Brother 24, I am willing to say he's number one all time. Let me tell you something. Right now, my number one Big Brother player of all time is Derek. Okay, the way that he played the game was masterful. He reminded me of Tony of Survivor. Derek played the game masterfully. I've never seen a player dictate a game without being forceful as well as Derek has. And the only thing that you can say that was a weakness for Derek is that he never won competitions. You know who does though? Michael does. Michael wins competitions. This is insane. Michael's insane. Now, he might have the Golden State Warriors effect on the game, meaning that he's gonna blow out all the records, but when it comes to the actual championship, he won't win. If you don't remember, that 73 win Golden State Warriors team blew everybody out the water, but when it came to the championship, they got beat by none other than LeBron James. So it was like, okay, you're the greatest regular season team of all time, but when it came down to the championship, you didn't do a good job. So my point is, does Michael win all these accolades and get all this jewelry and then not win the game? And if that is the case, if that happens, I have to say that Michael could not possibly be the greatest player of all time. But I will say, as of right now, he is looking very good. And I have to ask you this: who is the greatest BB player of all time? Who is in your top 5? If you don't have a top 5, who is number 1 for you? For me, it's Derek. Xavier is not far away. But yeah, right now, I have to say that if Michael can continue to bulldoze all the competitions and still win, because if you know anything about Big Brother, you know that past seasons are very clear about winning all competitions. You become a huge threat, and in doing so, you get voted out. I mean, look at Janelle. Janelle was a competition monster. All right, if you know anything about Janelle, and as a result, she got kicked out. Now you can say that she was on a season with smarter players, older, more mature, more seasoned players. There's a lot of things you can say, but I have to point out that I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I will say this though: if Michael continues to win at this clip and then win the entire BB season, he will have set a new and higher precedence than I've ever seen in this game in a long time. And and once the season is over, I'll do another one of these videos, and I promise you, I will manually go through every single season of BB and look at the gameplay of every player, and I will compare it to what I saw from Michael, and I will make a decisive decision whether or not Michael is all time. But as of right now, it remains to be seen. I don't put him above Derek because you have to finish the job. But let me know what you think. I had to jump on once I found out that Michael was the HOH. I had to jump in here and just kind of share the information, share my reaction. And if you look at my my preview, my BB episode 14 preview, you will hear me say that Michael will win the HOH. But I digress. I'm not trying to say that I'm, a BB expert. I'm not saying that. And if you thought that, then you might be right, but that's not the point. The point is, I called it. I called it. That's what I'm trying to convey. I called it, folks. And you can go look. It's documented. It is video documented that I said that Michael will win. But anyway, I digress. It's too late. I'm going to bed. But thank you for tuning in with your main man, Rick the Dawn. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for visiting my websites. And I will see you when I see you. I'll check you out on Sunday. Peace.